And so let's start with question 8. Okay. In this problem, the question says you have an arc length of 54.66 is determined by a central angle of 47 degrees. So again, it's a good idea to use sketches to help illustrate your problems. Okay. So if you know that you have a specific arc length, so I know that this arc length here, which is abbreviated S, is given as 54.66. And the angle that determines it was given as 47 degrees. And you want to find the circumference of the circle. Okay, so if you're looking for this problem, the way that you're going to set it up is you take the equation. The equation of the element involved is arc length. Arc length is m over 360 times c. Now, you could vary this formula. You could have it be a 2 pi r or a d pi here instead of the c, but really you have these three different forms. The form that you choose should be based on either what information is provided or what information you're asked to solve. So if you're asked to solve for c, you can just leave the equation in this very general form, and we're just going to look to isolate the c value. Okay, so if we plug in the values that we know, 54.66 is equal to our m. The arc measure corresponds to the central angle. So 47 over 360, and that's all times c. Okay, so you have a couple options here. If you're using your TI-89, you could just write solve, enter the equation exactly as it appears, or replace c with an x or whatever you want to use, and it'll give you your answer. Okay, if you're doing this by hand, the way that you would solve or isolate the c is you'd multiply both sides by the reciprocal. So you'd multiply both sides by 360 over 47. And so if you took 360 over 47 times 54.66, that's going to give you your c value. Okay, so again, I'm not going to go through the calculation part of it. If you do have questions on the calculation or entering it online, when I'm done with all of this, please see me and I'll go through that with you.